I'm live again. Hi there, it's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. I help my fellow entrepreneurs online make sense of making money online and also maximizing your money magic. I was a little tongue-tied there. I guess I'm just super excited to just hit the live button and jump on with you guys. So maybe you know me, maybe you don't, aka LaShanda, aka Sister Sense. I'm an infopreneur, mentor to my fellow women entrepreneurs just based on the different money marketing and sales strategies I've integrated into my business over the past 10 plus years as somebody who sells web design services but also teaches how to create digital content and all that good stuff. I'm here with you today so that we can talk about 1K 1 week. Now, what is that? What's 1K 1 week? That's my live stream conversation topic for today for my fellow creatives, for my fellow content marketers, information entrepreneurs, service professionals, all of that in a bag of chips. I want to talk to you today about your revenue goals. Yes, right? Your revenue goals, how much money you want to bring into your business. Welcome, welcome. So excited to have some of you guys watching me live and also via the replays. Definitely don't hesitate to drop in the comment box. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and feel free to share this with your folks. You can share it. You can tag somebody in it. Again, the conversation today, 1K 1 week. Now, why am I having this conversation? Well, last week on my clarity calls with two of my clients, one of my clients, she said, you know what, LaShanda, my goal is to bring in at least 3K a month. Right? And then I had another client and she said to me, you know what, LaShanda, my goal is I want to bring in at least 1K a month, right? Everybody has a goal, whether you're trying to get to a specific 4-figure number or 5-figure or 6-figure number. Everybody should have a revenue goal. So what I decided to do was take a little snapshot as far as some of the products that I sold this past week, so I can share with you some of those revenue goals and how you should be integrating different types of offers into your business. Hi June, welcome. One of my favorite UK clients in the building, June Allen. So okay, we're gonna jump into this conversation. I've got my notes, I've got my notebook. I'm gonna start off by talking about the first offer. Okay, so essentially I have about 10 different offers on this list, so I can get you thinking about the different offers that you are selling or that you should be selling to consistently generate revenue and hit your revenue goals. Okay, so again, what I'm doing today is I'm giving you real examples of products and services, digital content too, that sold for me last week. I'm kind of giving you like a snapshot into some of the things that I sold last week and what generated revenue, so I can get you thinking about your revenue goals too. Okay, so first thing I'll say this, I took a look at, number one, my Stripe app. Anybody here use Stripe? Love it for selling e-commerce products, using it as an e-commerce platform to sell my stuff on. And of course, PayPal. So I went into my PayPal app, I went into my Stripe app, and I took a look at some of the things that sold so I can write it down and then tell you about it. Okay. Now, there was a sale for $355. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly how many for each of these and how much and what that particular thing was, okay? So the $355 was one of a 3-part payment plan for a service that I offer. It's called Get More Done. So with the Get More Done package, you can get 6, 12, 24 hours of retainer time for me. I can update your website, help you with digital content, all that stuff at sistersense.com/GMD. So this particular client, she was making her second payment of the 3-part plan. So it's a full part, but then also there's payment parts, okay? So here are some things I want you to think about with respect to that first example, which was $355 that came in. Number one, service professionals. What's your next step offer? Okay, so as a service professional, think about that one thing that you say, okay, this is one of my core offers. Do you have a next step? So for me, one of my core offers is my web design services. But guess what? Once you build a website, what's next, right? Either you're going after a new client or What you should be doing is also thinking about how can you build stronger relationships with your existing client base, right? So for me, the Get More Done package, it's a retainer service. So once we've worked on your website, or even if you never worked on a website with me, but you need kind of like you need a techie graphic person in your back pocket, that service is available, right? So number one, service professionals, think about your core offer. What's your next step offer? Okay, this is a good example of that. Number two, HPP offers. So I talk about 4 different types of offers that I use to bring in revenue. One of them is HPP, which is high price point offers. What are your high price point offers? Okay, so my Get More Done package ranges, on average, it's between $1,000 and $3,000. Okay, and again, it's anywhere between 6 to 24 hours of retainer service, web updates, graphic updates, things like that. Right? What are your HPP, your high price point packages? For those of you listening live, you feel free to drop them in the comment box, let us know, shamelessly self-promote, or just kind of use it as an opportunity to kind of, with the community, get clear about what it is that you sell. But it's important. It's important to have some high price point offers that you are providing to people. What are your continuity offers? Okay, offers that are on some sort of subscription base that come in on a monthly basis. Do you have any continuity offers? And what are your payment plans? So I said, Get More Done is anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 working with me. Some people, they pay the $3K, don't even blink about it, and they're like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go do it, LaShanda. Let's work together. Other people, they go, you know what, LaShanda, I want to work with you, but can you break these down to me so it's something that I can work with? So that's the installment plan. This is her second of 3 installments. Next month, it's the final one. And every month we're working together. So she's got 12 hours of web time with me. We did her first 4 last month. She's doing her current 4 this month, and then the final 4 with that last payment. So you're trying to figure out, how am I going to generate income? How am I going to hit my revenue goal every month? If you have certain people who are working with you on some sort of either a payment plan or some subscription-based continuity program, that's going to hit some of your goal, whatever that monthly goal is for you. I just hosted a web class this morning, and I shared 10 of my favorite weekend routine productivity activities, right? One of them, I said, you know what? One of the things that you need to do sometimes is just sit down and work on your revenue goals, getting clear about how much money you want to bring in based on what you brought in the previous week going into the next week, right? And I said, just full disclosure, when I started building my business online, my monthly revenue goal was $3K. Right now, at the very least, I'm looking to bring in about $6K in the month. And my reach goal, that's like, yay, is $10K. So somewhere in between. If it's higher, bless God. If it's somewhere in the middle, great. That's my average. That's where I'm looking at, right? So you want to figure out for yourself what's your base goal, the minimum you want to make, what's the reach goal, but then realistically, what are you going to sell to hit those goals, okay? So again, right now I'm giving you a snapshot of some of the things that sold for me last week, so I can show you roughly 1K 1 week, what that looks like. All of these put together, I think it's about 1,500, but somewhere in the 1K range, right? To kind of give you some perspective. So do you have continuity, or at the very least, if you don't have a subscription program, you've got a high price point offer that you've broken up into installment payment plans to give people an opportunity to work with you and get your best HPP offers at a rate that works for them. Okay, so that was example number 1, which was the $355 3-part installment plan for my Get More Done package at sistasense.com/GMD. For those of you out there who need a little bit of dose of Sister Sense in your life, if you need help with your website, your digital content, email, graphics, and all that good stuff. Number 2. So 17. Okay, so this particular 17 is actually focused on what I have right now, which is my content creation challenge, my 90-day challenge that's happening right now inside of my mastermind at sistasense.com/CMC. You can learn more about the content creation challenge. So in the last few days, 5 new ladies have registered into the mastermind specifically under the $17 trial, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to talk to you about my 5 new newbies. Welcome. But specifically looking at that $17 offer, what that should look like for your business, okay? Now, here's the thing. One of the things that I love about these numbers is I'm going to talk to you, as I'm doing right now, about how to bring in either hitting your 1K, your 2K, your 3K goals, or point being how to bring in realistically 4 and 5 figures into your business without huge numbers, right? Because some of this stuff can be intimidating if you look at your stuff and you're like, I've got to sell 50 of this and 100 of that and 500 of this. That can be overwhelming, right? So looking at this and how you can sell in smaller numbers, whether it be 5 or 10 or 20 or 15, and start to pool together different offers to create regular revenue for yourself. For me, I'm all about teaching in a way that shows you more offers, more opportunities to generate revenue and to reach different types of people, okay? More offers, more opportunities. Now, inside of the content creation challenge that we're doing right now, that's what it's all about. I'm showing you how to create your digital offers and create content marketing that's going to give you more opportunities to reach people. Now, if you're not in the challenge, side note, the challenge is at sistasense.com/CMC. Okay, so the 17, that was 5, and that turned into 3 things. Okay, so let's talk about these 3 different types of offers from the 17. Number 1, new offers. So what new offers are you sharing with your community? Okay, so at least once a month, or at least 2 times every quarter, I like to come out with something new for my Sister Sense community. It's a great way to reconnect with previous clients and customers, but it's also a great way for me to reach new people who've never heard of me before. By the way, if you enjoy this session and you feel like people in your circle need to hear it, share it. Tag them in it, let them know, hey, listen to Sister Sense today. She's all about helping you make sense of making money online. Boom. All right, sharing is caring. Now, do you have any new offers? If you do, make note of them. Okay, so as I'm going down through this 1K 1 week list, I want you to make note of any offers either you have or you want to create, because this is all about looking at your assets, being able to identify, if this is the amount of money I want to bring into my business, this is what I'm going to sell to bring in that money. Make sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, so do you have any new offers? That's number 1. Do you have any trial offers? So this $17 offer is a trial for new people interested in being a part of the challenge, number 1, but the challenge is through my mastermind, my Firestarter Circle mastermind. My mastermind is $47 a month, okay? So the $17 is a trial experience to get 30 days inside of the mastermind. Are you giving people to try you, giving them an opportunity to try you before they buy more? So what are your premium offers? What are your continuity, subscription-based offers? And when are you giving people an opportunity to participate in those things at a trial rate? Okay, so there are ladies who are signing up right now. They're new members, and then there are my existing members that are also taking advantage of this mastermind. If they stay with me after 30 days or even the 90 days, yay, right? Because client retention is awesome, and I have ladies in my circle who I've been working with for years. And if they experience it and they go, yay, this was good, but you're not my cup of tea, I'm sorry. I'm like, cool, it's just an awesome opportunity to work with some of my OGs and my newbies, mix them all together and have a great time. So, do you have trial offers for your people? Okay. Now, specific offers, that's another one. So think about that. Do you have a program, or in my case, a mastermind that you're trying to sell to people? And sometimes we get lost in the general sauce, like, join the Firestarter Circle mastermind. I'm going to help you make sense of making money online. That's awesome for the people who know me. For the people who don't, they don't care. So what you need to do when you have your programs, your coaching, whatever, creatives, one of the things you can do to effectively market it is to focus not on so much on selling the program, but the specific parts of the program that you are working on. So right now, I'm working on content creation and content marketing. So if that's something you need help with, then you get with the program, right? Last month, we were working on client attraction. The month before that, we were working on on list building. So I don't just say, hey, join the Sister Sense Mastermind. I'll say, hey, this month we're working on building your list. I'm going to share with you some smart things that you can do to get people to opt in, engage, and get on your email marketing list so you can communicate with them over time. Every month it's a little bit different. For the next 3 months, we're talking about content creation and content marketing with that in mind. So I'm not about just going out and saying, hey, I'm so awesome, look at what I'm doing, right? I'm specifically about really communicating with individual types of people who need one thing. One answer, one question. That's what I'm all about, right? So think about that for yourself. For those of you who are trying to sell masterminds or courses or programs where you're talking about a lot of different things and you're trying to figure out how you're going to connect with people and get them really excited about it, we'll start talking about the individual pieces of your program that will engage people a little bit more, okay? So when it comes to that $17 offer, do you have new offers, trial offers, continuity, specific offers? Those are some things that you need to keep in mind. Okay, so that is number 2. Right now, as I go through these guys, I want you to just again think about what are you actually selling versus what you want to create to fit into some of these. Now, so far I mentioned the $355 and I said, do you have HPP offers, continuity offers? Do you have payment plan offers? Then I talked about the $17 and I said, do you have new offers, just new stuff you want to share, period? Do you have trial offers or very specific offers that can give people a sense of something that's a more broader program that you're sharing? So for those of you listening, feel free to drop in the comment box if any of these kinds of offers resonates with you, right? You can drop in which one. You can even drop in the price point that you are selling that offer at. Again, for me, giving you kind of like a snapshot of some of the products that I sold last week, I looked at my Stripe account, I looked at my PayPal app. These are things that you can do, right? So reviewing your products, reviewing your prices, and coming up with, you know, an assessment of what you sold previously versus what you want to sell coming up, right? Okay, so that was the second one. The third one is 67. Okay, so I talked to you about the Content Creation Challenge, and I said to you there is a trial offer, and ladies can sign up for $17 for 30 days to participate and learn how to create their first digital content products and also how to create their own 31-day marketing calendar. So if any of that is appealing to you, then you might want to do the content challenge, right? Content Creation Challenge. Now, the $17 is one trial experience. The $67 is another. So my mastermind, like I said, is $47 a month. So for 90 days, that's about $150, okay? And I like to create trial experiences so people can come in, they can look around the mastermind, they can work with my ladies in my circle and see if it's the right fit for them. So for the first time ever, I have a $67 trial for 90 days, which is huge because it's basically half off of what you would pay as a regular member at about $150 for 3 months, right? So there were 3 ladies who opted into the 67, right? And that is an opportunity for people to try for 90 days at that rate. That's it. So you're going to get 90 days inside the circle. You're going to get the Content Creation Challenge because that's what we're doing right now. And that trial is $67 versus the $150. So literally, like, it's like half off, right? So do you have bundle offers? That's the next one. Ooh, I saw Mentor Shelly. She says, I need to fully develop my HPP and subscription offers. Okay, good. Okay, so good. You're thinking about what are some things that you need to work on. And one of the things I said this morning when I did my productivity web class was identifying either certain weekend dates or certain times where you say, you know what, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to map out my master plan. So maybe you need to carve out some time to work on, okay, what is my HPP going to look like? What is my subscription offer going to look like, right? Just kind of brainstorming and mind mapping that out. So good. Now, bundled offers is one of my personal favorite things. So I said you can do 1 month trial, $17, then it's going to go to the regular subscription rate. Or you can do 3 months, right? So a 3-month bundle is $67, which is a significantly awesome reduced rate discount for the 90-day experience, right? So what are some things that you can bundle? In this case, I'm bundling 3 months inside of my mastermind for the content creation challenge. What are some things that you have that you can put together as a bundle? I work a lot with authors, so oftentimes I'll say, listen, maybe you have multiple books, maybe you have 5, maybe you have 4, maybe you have 3, put them together, right? One of the awesome entrepreneurs in my circle, Lamar Tyler, he and his wife, they have a ton of DVDs on blackandmarriedwithkids.com, and so oftentimes they'll take their DVDs and they'll sell like a bundle of all of their Black parenting, Black wife, Black husband, positive relationship documentaries and finances. They'll put it together and say, hey, if you didn't get one of them, get all of them in this awesome bundle. So what can you bundle? What kind of bundle offers can you create? As again, remember I said this is a trial offer, so you want to think about if you have a program, if you've got something that you want people to sign up to on an ongoing basis, what kind of trial experiences can you create? This you can do with a lot of things. So I said virtual services, but I also just gave you examples of physical products that you can bundle together. Trial experiences. I have my clarity calls, right? So I have my clarity calls on a regular basis, and you can have introductory sessions at a reduced rate. So, okay, you want to try and see if you and I are a good fit. Maybe you can do the introductory session with me at X amount versus my regular sessions, which are X amount, right? So a trial for clarity. You just got to have to be creative and think about how can I give people an opportunity to experience this ongoing service that I provide at a reduced rate that works for them, but then works for you too. Okay? So, trials are pretty doggone awesome. And then BLUs. So I talk about different types of offers, obviously, and one of them is DFY. DFY is done for you services. So the first example I gave you of my Get More Done package, that's a done for you, right? So I'll do your web graphics and I'll work on your website and help you with your digital content, and you can get on calls with me and get clear about what you need to do. That's a DFY service, right? BLY, I think I said BLU, but it's BLY. Be Like You. Be Like You is for me mentorship. When people want to be in your space and kind of see how you do things, take a look inside of what it is that you run so that they can learn how to become like you. So this experience, the Content Creation Challenge, is me showing you, here's the kind of awesome digital content that I'm creating in my business. Here's how you can do the same thing in yours, right? So what kind of BLY, Be Like You experience can you provide to your audience, okay? So the next one is 7. The next one is 7. Anybody who knows me knows that I love to create LPPs, low price point products. So I had 3 of my digital products sell that they're just kind of sitting there, and then people go and they buy them and they're, oh, well, this is an ebook for $7. Why not, right? And so that's a low price point offer. So what LPP offers do you have? My hubby needs to put this thing back. This little thing on the swing is loose and it just keeps flopping every time I move my arm. What LPPs do you have, number one? But more importantly, what LPPs do you have in some sort of sales funnel automated experience, so that when people come to your website and they sign up for the first time, they're like, oh, okay, here's something interesting that she has. It's $7, it's $10. That looks like something that I might want to take advantage of. Let me get that. So a lot of my LPPs are in my store, but there are specific signature ones like my e-list. My e-list is 200 plus web tools that I personally have put together in this curated list for entrepreneurs. My e-list is our essentials, web tools, and apps for online entrepreneurs. So people get into my email, they get that email, they see the e-list, and they go get it, right? So that's that $7 offer. What are some DIY, I'm tongue-tied, y'all. What are some do-it-yourself ebooks or courses that are relatively low, that when people opt into your email list, you're automatically saying, here, this is something that you might try, that you might want to get, okay? So that is number 7, low price point offers, DIY offers. Okay, so the next one is $47. You notice that I do a lot of 7, 47, 27, 97. Don't ask me why. Just what I like to do. When I see something with a 9 or a 0 at the end, I start to cringe. I'm like, I don't know. I don't like that. I'm used to my 7s. But 47. Okay, so 4 47s came in. And these are through my continuity program, my mastermind. So again, you want to think about for yourself, do you have some sort of continuity? For me, that's my Firestarter Circle monthly mastermind group, which you get to be a part of as part of the content creation challenge, right? So what kind of continuity programs do you want to create for people? Now, my mastermind group, it's got a lot of stuff in there because I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been hosting my own private mastermind for many years. So if you feel comfortable or you feel like you are in a place where you can invest in building a membership website, you've got a lot of content in the back end, which I do. I've got a ton of courses and trainings in the back end. Plus every month I'm doing my live mastermind call. We have another live call next week, 7 p.m. EST. That's the first call for the content creation challenge that's coming up. Then we have a webinar 2 weeks later. I got a ton of content in there. If you feel like you're in the position to work on creating some sort of continuity program, great. Does it have to be a mastermind? No. There are other types of continuity experiences that you can create. There's the simple continuity program. So let me give you an example of that. I recently launched, it's called Fire and Focus Monthly. It's like $10. Again, I told you I don't like things with zeros on the ends. But I decided to make this one a $10 trial. And basically every month you're getting audio and video courses from me every month on a different topic. The first month we talk about your blog. Anybody need help with their blog and their business? Hey, welcome to the newest challenge member. Welcome. I see when you guys are signing up to the challenge, which is pretty awesome. I'm not going to shout you out because I know you're watching live, but welcome to the challenge. It's an experience where when you are inside of the circle, every month I send you something via your inbox. So you're getting these trainings from me. I do a lot of live, but I have a lot of pre-recorded trainings too, right? So Fire and Focus Monthly, if you're curious about it, and you go to sistersense.com and you click join, it's the first thing that you see there. That is a simple subscription program. Simple subscription program. It's a 12-month program. Nothing is live. Everything is already done. I sat down and I said, okay, for the first month, we're going to do blogging. For the second month, we're going to do sales. For the third month, we're going to do video. You literally can see the 12 months, everything that we talk about each month. For $10, you get to try it, you get to start it, and then every month you're digging in to something awesome and great. Right? So that for me is kind of like that introductory experience. Maybe some people go, LaShanda, I am all into your mastermind. And some ladies are in my mastermind at $47 or $97 or $300 a month because they're working with me really intensely to work on their stuff. And there are some people who go, wow, I would love to do that, but my budget doesn't permit, right? So then they start at either a trial offer or one of my Fire and Focus monthly offers, because that's a reduced rate. That's a significant reduced rate to the live mastermind. Shelly says, yes, always need help with my blog and schedule post. Okay, good. Yeah, everybody needs help with blogging at some point, which is why the first month of Fire and Focus monthly, we focus on your blogging. And it's literally $10 for the first 30 days. So it's not something that's breaking the bank. And I put in a lot of good audio and video trainings each month to help you with each topic. So think about that. Think about what you want to do, what you want to teach, how you want to engage people, right? And maybe you don't have the time or you don't have the size community to do live, because then you're like, oh my God, I'm going to do all of this. I was working with a client on Wednesday, and she said, you know what, LaShanda, I want to do a membership website, but I think I want to start off at $7 because she wanted to do a LPP. And then she was like, but I want to do 2 calls, but no, that's too much. That's too much for $7. Maybe I'll do 1 call. But there's a lot of things that you need to think about when you're doing a mastermind. Again, whether or not you have the funds to put it together, or you have the client base or community to start it. You don't want to be on a mastermind with little to no one, right? If that is not your goal. Now, here's the deal. If it is your goal and you want to start off small with 5 or 10 people, my first course, I did a 6-week mastermind. I'm talking about continuity every single month. When I did my first course, it was 6 weeks, 10 women, $100 per person, $1,000. I made that $1,000 the first time and I was like, yes! I was super excited. But it was 6 weeks, 10 women, we did it and it was done. If you're saying, I'm going to do this $7 program forever and ever and ever, amen, and you only have a few people in it, it starts to be frustrating because you're like, I don't have enough people. Da, da, da. So if you come up with a simple continuity program where you pull together your information and then you put it on some sort of email drip, right? It's already done. They get it in their inbox every week. That's a great place to start. Okay, so I talked to you about the 47. Again, you can do any type of continuity program. A simple continuity is, for me, a better way to go versus a full-blown membership or a mastermind if you're not quite ready for that. And if you are going to do a mastermind, doing something that is a definitive time frame like 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 12 weeks, so you know you can test it out, you can work with a small group, you can get better at what you're doing, and then you can build up enough content so that at some point you want to do something that's more ongoing, like a continuity membership program, and you're prepared to do that. Okay, everything in its time. So that was 47. Okay, 297. So I'm giving you snapshots of different products that I've sold throughout the week. You want to think about for these for yourself. And as I'm going through, you guys can drop in the comment box and let me know, are any of these offers resonating with you? If they are, drop in the comment box. Let me know which ones, maybe why. Do you have it? Are you looking to create it? Do you have any questions? Feel free to drop those in there as well, okay? Those who are live and also those who are watching the replays, because I like to go back to the replays, and when you guys comment, I get the little alert, and I'm like, oh, let me go in. So, 297. The 297 is for a package that I have for one of my existing clients. One of the things that I do is I create digital products, right? And I create different types of digital products. One of them is the Sister Sense Imprint magazine, which I self-publish. So I'm all about learning how to maximize your skill set, how to monetize your magic. So number one, I created a self-published magazine, right? Then number two, I had ladies in my circle say, LaShanda, I want to do that. So I taught people. I created a course to help you DIY create your own magazine. If you're in the mastermind and you click on the courses section, one of those courses is how to create your own amazing brand magazine. You get my 20-page template, all of that stuff, right? For little to nothing, because this mastermind right now is like, the trials are crazy. Like $17, $67, you're going to get the content creation challenge. You're going to get the other stuff that's in there. You're going to get access to what we did last month, which was client attraction. Then you're going to get access to the online courses. One of them is on creating your own magazine. Come on now. It's just a no-brainer. But I'm okay with that because I'm a content girl and I'm always giving content. But also because I'm always giving content with intention. When ladies come in my circle, some leave, some, you know, they come and they get what they need and then they leave. And then others are like, listen, I'm with you for life. I'm the ride or die that you never thought you wanted, but now I'm here. So I do this for everybody, in particular, really for them. You know, when you create great content and great trials, you create customers for life. That is what's going to allow you to create the continuity and consistency you want in your business. Because here's the real talk. When you have an established group of customers who work with you every single month, whether you're trying to hit 1K or 2K or 5K or 10K, a good percentage of your revenue goals should be those people who love you and consistently work with you via one or another continuity program, or just because they want you when they need you, they're always coming back. So it kind of feels like they're on continuity because they're always coming back, getting something from you. That's the case of this 297. Okay, so let me check in here. Mentor Shelly says, looking to create 297 type of program of yearly subscription program, specified audience. Okay, so you're kind of thinking about what that continuity yearly program would look like. Okay, awesome. So this 297 is actually from one of my clients. He came to me and said, LaShanda, I am ready to create a quarterly magazine. I need you to design it for me. How much? And I was like, okay. I designed the quarterly magazine and I put together the template, and I'll do that for you. I normally charge $450 for it because I love you. I'm going to do it for you for $297. He was like, where's the invoice? I'm ready. Let's go. So he signed up. And then he goes, I said to him, okay, just, you know, start sending me the content and send me the logo. And he's like, okay, well, this is what I was thinking of for the logo, but can you make a logo for me, please? I'll pay extra. And I was like, I don't like to do logos for everybody, but he and we have a good relationship, so I'm going to do a logo for him, but I don't normally do logos for people. Hey, Mama! The puppy's up here. We got the cat up here, and the puppy's up here. I don't know if y'all can see them. So here's Prinneman. All up in the air. Gosh. There's Nala in the back. She's just chilling. So, as she licked me all up in my ear, for real. Don't harass Nala, okay? She calm, you be calm. Look, already ready. Already ready to start some drama. So, this particular client, I'm going to do his logo and his custom magazine, the first template, and then every quarter he'll check in with me when he's ready for the new issue. So, number one, I said to you previously at the beginning of this session, do you have HPP? Do you have your own high price point offers? Me building my own magazine was my own offer. Thank you, sweetie. Lots of animals today, right? Me having my own magazine, that was me just creating this something for myself. Then other people in my circle saying, LaShanda, I want to create a magazine too. Me creating the course, that was the next level. Then the level above that is people coming and saying, LaShanda, I know you have a course, but I don't have time for that. Can you make the magazine for me? Yeah. And I've done that for quite a few people. So that allows me to create another level, right? And each one is a different price point. So me doing it for myself, I'm self-publishing my own magazine. That's absolutely free. Doesn't cost me anything. Me sharing the course was $97, I think, but then the course now is a part of my mastermind, which is $47 a month, and in addition to the live trainings every month, then you get all these other courses that you could just dive into whenever you want. Awesome, right? So that's the $47 monthly program. Then clients coming to me, and whether it be $300 or $450, asking me to build a membership, create their custom magazine for them. That's another offer. So in this case, I charged him $297. Then I have to invoice him this week for the logo that I'm working on. That's a separate thing. So do you have HPP offers? What are your high price point offers? What are your done for you offers? So in this case, I'm going to be creating his health. I think it's a health awareness magazine that I'm creating for him. Caribbean Health Awareness Magazine. It's going to be awesome when it's done. I'll show it to you guys. And then also, remember I said to you, for my fellow service professionals, what's your core offer? What do you sell? So for people coming to you for the first time, they want that. But then once they get that, what's the next offer in that they can get? So I've been building websites for this dude for like forever. We've been working together for many years. And there's always something else to work on. So being in a place where you create lasting experiences with your clients and you're not just doing one thing, but you're working on different types of offers for them, that creates continuity for you. So I'm sharing with you hopefully a few real examples of what continuity looks like. It doesn't necessarily have to mean they're on a subscription plan or they're in a membership website. I have built different websites. I've built networks. I've built digital content for him. Now I'm working on the magazine. I've done a whole lot of different stuff with this one particular client, and you can do that as well. She's trying to harass the cat, and the cat is like, listen, I'm not in the mood. Nala is like, she's gray and black, but I swear to goodness, she's like Garfield incarnate. She's like, listen, Odie, you need to sit down somewhere and be quiet because I'm not in the mood. I'm enjoying the rain. I am enjoying my fun. I love the magazine idea. Awesome. Yeah, I love having a brand magazine. I need to do the next issue, to be honest with you. I try to do at least 1 to 4 every year, but, you know, it's my magazine, so I can do it on my schedule. Okay, so that was the $297 offer. And then, okay, $150. Okay, I'm rounding down my list now. Welcome to those of you who are just joining. I'm talking about 1K 1 week. I'm sharing with you guys a few of the different offers that I sold last week to give you a snapshot. This is about $1,400. I think it's exactly $1,347. Once I'm done with all of these, $1,347. So it's a little over $1,000, but giving you a snapshot of what sold for me so I can tell you about different types of offers you should be thinking about in your business, and also getting you in a space where you're clear about, or rather getting clearer about, setting your revenue goals. This whole process is me talking about numbers, how much you want to sell, what you want to sell, how much it costs. This is what I teach inside of my money marker system. So if you want the system and you want to go through my Excel sheet and participate in that 3-hour video intensive of how to create your own success map, if you don't have it, you can get it at sistasense.com/map, M-A-P. Okay, so my SistaSense Success Map goes into more detail and gives you an interactive Excel sheet similar to what we're doing today, talking about your products, listing out your assets. That's the Success Map at sistasense.com/map. I also talked to you about when I started, I had a goal of generating at least $3,000 a month. That was my first goal. And I turned that into a challenge that I could share with you guys. It's called the 3KC Challenge. And that is at sistasense.com/3KC. So it's a 3K and 30-day challenge, and I break down in more detail how I reach these goals, what I do to work towards them. Those two resources might be helpful to you outside of what I'm talking about today, giving you a snapshot of my products, but in those trainings, really in more depth, going through your products, going through your success map, listing out your prices so you can get clear of how to do something similar. Okay, but hopefully this is a great day for you to get some ahas based on what I'm sharing with you in this web class. So going back in 150. So I got a check, to my surprise, for, can I call it a check? Because it went straight into my PayPal. I got a PayPal ping of $150, which I didn't even see, y'all. I didn't see this, okay? So as I was going through my snapshot, I saw it on my PayPal. I have the PayPal app and the Stripe app. Does everybody have both? Let me know. Do you have PayPal and Stripe, or one or the other? I use both of them because some of my people like to pay with PayPal. Some don't like PayPal, so Stripe is a good alternative. So on my phone, I have the Stripe app and I have the PayPal app. Okay, stop eating the cat food. Hey, Prin. So the dog eats all the cat food. My cat eats the dog food, and I just don't understand. Okay, boop. I gotta give her a little tap on the booty. Stop eating the cat food. You basically ate Nala's lunch. You ate her lunch. You're gonna have to pay for her lunch. Okay. She ate the whole thing, y'all. Oh my goodness. OMG. PayPal only. Well, Stripe is free. I mean, similar to PayPal. It just takes out a percentage. Y'all are laughing at me right now. She is going up, down, and around the corner to eat out the cat's. Okay, so Nala's my neighbor's cat, but we like to put out food for her, and then she hangs out on our porch. So she's eating Nala's food. I'm like, I give Nala enough food throughout the day, so at night I'm going to give her some more food. She ate all of that. I'm going to go inside, and then the cat inside is going to have eaten her food because I put the dog's food in my office, and then my cat inside goes in my office and eats the dog's food. So I live in a madhouse, y'all. It's crazy. So okay, now that I just totally went off tangent, PayPal only, you may want to consider getting Stripe. So one of the things I said, hopefully you saw that I did a web class this morning, and it was on my weekend productivity routine. I shared 10 fabulous things you can do to really set yourself up for success on the weekend. One of those things was working on updates. Y'all are still laughing at me with the cat and the dog. One of those things was working on updates. So maybe this weekend you may take an hour and say, you know what? I want to update. I want to go and get a Stripe account because, again, it's free. Why not, right? And then you can use Stripe in combinations with other platforms. When I have my sales pages, which is different from my store, I use a platform called Samcart. Okay, now I'm doing a whole other training, y'all. Okay, I'm going to give you like 5 minutes on sales, and then I'm going to come back to this training, okay? I use a platform called Samcart for my sales pages. And I use Samcart. Do not fall in the water, Prin. Prin. It's starting to rain, mama. Lord, she's a little baby. I swear to goodness. I don't need nobody's little baby because this little puppy is good enough for me. Samcart is what I use to create my sales pages, okay? So if you go to sistasense.com, simple /simple, you see that sales page? Beautiful. That was built on Samcart. I use Samcart with my Stripe and also with my PayPal. Now, I'm going to teach you in another class why Samcart sales pages are the bomb.com and they convert like bananas. I love it, okay? Here's what I can tell you today. Number one, when I signed up for Samcart, it was at the very least $99 a month. I built my affiliate program on Samcart and it's $199 a month, okay? So you know. It's a great program. It's got great features, but it can be up there. This year, they came out with basic. And I'm like, what? The basic plan for Samcart sales pages is $19 a month. Plus you get a 14-day free trial. So if you want to try out Samcart 14 days and then get into the basic plan, you can do it with me. Go to sistasense.com /Samcart, SAMCART, Samcart, okay? So I use my Samcart in combination with my PayPal and my Stripe specifically for my sales pages. So I just gave you an example of a sales page you can look at, sistasense.com /simple. I love it. So once I customize my sales page, I just keep hitting duplicate. I change out the picture, I change out the copy, but once you design your custom sales page, you can create as many ones as you want. You can do whatever you want. I just love the one that I created, so I keep using that template all the time. But they have these beautiful templates. It's the bee's knees. So anyway, Samcart, Stripe, PayPal. If you want to try Samcart, you can literally use it for like 19 bucks a month. I'm so happy that they now have a pro account because I would feel bad telling my clients about Samcart, and I'm like, it's great if you're ready to invest $99 or $199 a month, but if you don't got it, don't get it. Now they have $19 a month, the basic plan. Perfection. All right, so Samcart, sistasense.com /SAMCRT. Now that I've said that much, hey, welcome guys. If this is something that you are enjoying right now, just, I just do see a few people just coming in. Introduce yourself, let me know who you are. Feel free to tag somebody who may want to hear this, or feel free to share it with your community. Thank God I live in a cul-de-sac because my puppy is like way down the block. Lord. Oh my goodness, my son is here. Awesome. Go get Prin. Please, and take her back in the house. Thank God I live in a cul-de-sac, y'all, so I know she's not going around the corner. Ooh, lost my notebook. Hopefully y'all ain't seeing my nether regions. You know when you bend over and you feel like the plumber you never wanted to be because you're showing parts of you didn't want nobody to see. Yeah, I'm having one of those moments. Let me kind of pull it down and make it work. Hey Kathleen, how you doing, sweetie? I'm getting random, y'all. This is what happens after I've done way too many web classes for the day. Prin, now your messy face because you're wet and you're barky. Say hello. As you can see, she's in serious need of a cut. Go inside. More than likely she did. You can take her inside. If you're not gonna wash, put her in the pen and give her some pepperoni. Or give her some water first. Put her in my office for a good 10 minutes and then put her in the pen. Pepperoni. Okay, well, take her in the house because I don't want her to run back on the grass. Bye, Prin. Go inside. Go inside, Mama. Inside. Okay. He'll take care of her. So, all right. Finally, I'm going to tell you about this 150. I've been meaning to get there. I've been around the world in circles. So, I know, right? Little Miss Prettyman having a good old time in the rain. The 150, unexpectedly, I saw when I was looking at a snapshot of my sales for this week. And it was from one of my affiliate programs that I'm connected to, right? It's okay. This is your show. Thank you. Thank you for seeing with me when I go off my random tangents of the pet show, the Prettyman show. But this is from an affiliate who paid me $150. I did not know this money was coming in. I didn't even know it came in until I looked at the snapshot. I say that to say this. Just as I just kind of stopped for 5 minutes to tell you guys about how awesome it is with Samcart and why I love it, I am an affiliate of that particular platform, by the way, because I use it and I love it. So, number one, I said to you, if you're not using different types of payment plans, maybe this weekend you want to update and get Stripe if you don't have it, right? So, one of the ladies said, I'm going to go get me some Stripe.com, right? Sign up for that so you can diversify. Number two, maybe you're interested in working on your sales pages. You take a look at mine and you're like, oh, I can use that program from $19 a month, sistersense.com/Samcart. Maybe there are resources that you use that you want to tell people about, and you should do so, right? You should be smart about it, though. Sign up to their affiliate programs and create your own affiliate links so that you know that when you are sharing, because sharing is caring, like I said, if this is something that you are enjoying, share it with your followers, feel free. When you're sharing, you're doing it with strategy and intention, okay? So when I share my affiliate programs that I love, that I'm connected to, I bring in revenue. And I don't even know when it's coming in, because for me, it's not my main income. For me, it's extra income. Some people are hardcore affiliates. One of my favorite affiliates just did a live stream on how he generated $300,000 over the course of the last 10 years selling one particular product. He's a hardcore affiliate. That's not me, right? But I like to make sure that if there's any extra money I could bring in, I'm bringing it in. So that 150 came from just me strategically recommending this one affiliate product to different people, and that bringing in some revenue for me. Don't leave money on the table, okay? Don't leave money on the table, okay? So number one, what affiliate programs can you opt into that when people are buying your product, you go, oh, this is something you also might want to buy? Go get this too. There are a lot of different affiliate programs out there. Start with the ones that are connected closely to what you sell. So you can say, you know what? I actually got this. I use this. It's pretty good. You might want to get it too. Okay? So affiliate programs that are connected specifically to what it is that you sell. Also, the big boy of all affiliate programs, the Amazon affiliate program, this morning I was talking about a ton of different things as far as what you can do to really be productive during the weekend. One of them was self-improvement. So I said, listen, I have this big old Amazon box of all these books that I bought. Guess what? As I read books, I tell you what I loved, what I didn't love, and if I did love it, I'm going to make sure that you can get it. And usually I'm sharing my favorite books via my affiliate links with Amazon, right? So that's you being smart about you sharing products that you like via that platform, but also you being smart about how you spend. So one of my favorite companies is Ebates, E-B-A-T-E-S. When I shop on Amazon, the first thing I do is I go into my Ebates app. I find the store that I want to buy from, Target, Walmart, eBay, Amazon. Then I click on it in my Ebates app, then go there. I spent about $200 on Amazon last week, and then I got my cashback rewards for the things that I purchased, okay? So in addition to affiliate money, honey, I'm all about the couponing. I'm not a hardcore couponer, nor am I a hardcore affiliate marketer, but I do it in ways that work for me. If you are not a part of Ebates and you want to sign up through me, you can go to Ebates, EBATES.sistersense.com, okay? Just a side note, as an Ebate affiliate entrepreneur, every time somebody signs up through you, that's $25. You get 4 people to sign up through you this weekend, boo, that's $100 into your pocket. How about that? Plus, when you use it and you purchase your products or whatever you purchase from them, I'm an Amazon girl, so I do a lot of Amazon purchases. Anybody do a lot of Amazon purchases? I got like 4 Amazon boxes in my house that I need to open this weekend, for real. So I normally will purchase through my Ebates, and then I'll get my cash back, and they'll just PayPal it to me on a monthly basis. So those are some things to think about. What revenue's coming in this week? That 150 did not expect it, but that came in, right? And as I said to you, if you're looking for affiliate programs outside of the ones that you know you use and you sign up to, because these are programs of things that you use and you can recommend, the affiliate program from Amazon as well as Ebates. If you want to sign up through me, you can go to ebates.sistersense.com. Another smart way to go. And these are things that you can sign up for and knock out this weekend and keep it moving. Okay? I'm all about knocking it out and keeping moving. So here's the last one that I'm going to share with you on this list. Amazon Prime. Yes, Amazon Prime does have its benefits, right? So I'm telling you, Amazon is putting a lot of people out of business, Toys R Us included. I don't know about you, but the Toys R Us in my area is closing. So I'm like going in there every day like, did they drop it yet? Did they drop it yet? I'm about to take a couple of pictures at the front because I used to be a Toys R Us kid, and I want to be able to, in my 90s, be like, I remember when Toys R Us was in business. Kind of like, remember Woolworth, y'all? Woolworth doesn't exist anymore. Lord, taking me back. Okay, so the last number here is 50. Now, I have clarity calls, and my clarity calls are 50 right now. I can't say forever, ever. But for right now, 30 minutes with me is $50, and 60 minutes is $100. So a young lady signed up for my clarity calls. This will be our first session together. Yay, super excited about that. And I just also saw that she signed up for the 90 days experience for the content creation challenge, which is pretty cool too. But that's a new thing because she just did that like a few minutes ago. The clarity call, 30-minute session with me, $50, okay? So do you have a call me service? That's something else. That's another type of offer, so that when people want to, they can get on the phone and talk to you and pick your brain and ask you questions. So at callme.sistersense.com, that's my space. When people say, hey, do you have time for me? Can I get on the phone? Can I talk to you? And I'm like, sure, go here, callme.sistersense.com and book a session. If you don't feel like you can book a session right now, if it's not in your funds, don't worry about it. You can just email me, sistersense@gmail.com. You can email me a question, or you can go on my website, sistersense.com, click the little gray tab, leave me a voice message. I always open up the lines of communication for everybody to connect and ask questions. I'm never like, well, if you can't pay, you can't play. There's always a way to engage and learn and support. That's how you build a customer base. That's how you attract clients. So you want to think about for yourself again, are you giving away all your information, constantly talking to people for free consultations, free live streams, free this, free that, and you're not strategically getting people signing up to talking to you as a mentor, coach, consultant, etc., right? Expert in your industry. Having a call me offer page is certainly a smart way for you to do just that. Like I said, this conversation today is all about 1K 1 week, me giving you a snapshot as far as some of the digital products and services that I sold this week. And roughly this came up to about $1,347, which is a little bit on the low end for me, but still not bad. And for 1 week, it's an opportunity for me to show you just a few of the different things that I'm selling. Now, for me, my base goal is $6,000 for the month, and at the reach, it's $10,000 for the month. What's your base? What's your reach? You always want to have some clear revenue goals. So I know, okay, well, at $6,000 for the month, that's $3,000 every 2 weeks. That's $1,500 a week. So $1,347, pretty much on point as far as me hitting that $1,500 a week. Now, last week, I had a client who signed up for me to build her website. And that was $3,000 for that one product. So one project. So because I'm a web designer and I do have high price point product offers, sometimes just in one sale, I can hit 2 or 3 week revenue goals like that. So I want you to be able to think about for yourself, what are the low price point? What are the high price point offers you're selling? And if your goal is, I want to hit 1K this month, do you have a 1K offer? If your goal is, I want to hit 3K this month, do you have a 3K offer? Because honestly, the fastest way to get to the goal is by having a product that just hits the goal off the bat. And that might be a little bit scary for you. And you can let me know, is it scary to think about having a $1,000 or a $3,000 offer? Just drop in there, all full, just full disclosure, full transparency. Ooh, that kind of scary. Because I know for me, that was scary before. Having a $3,000 or a $5,000 or even a $10,000 offer, those things were scary. But as you build up your confidence and you build up your information empire, you'll start to confidently create these different price points for yourself. Okay, so think about that. If you are trying to hit a 1K or a 2 or 3K goals outside of the different individual things that you can sell, how can you create these larger high price point offers that are going to help you immediately hit your goal? Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you look at your base and your reach goal, like I said, my base is $6,000 at the very least. I want to make that each month on average, and my reach is 10, right? You want to look at that and you want to say to yourself, well, okay, well, if this is how much I want to make a month, if I cut that in half, that's what I have to make in 2 weeks. If I cut that in half, that's what I have to make in 1 week. How much do you have to make on a weekly basis? Are you hitting your revenue goals? As I mentioned to you before, I really crunch the numbers and help you figure out what you need to sell and how much and whatnot inside of my Success Map training, which I think is half off right now. I think it is. And it's at sistasense.com/map for the Success Map. It's a 3-hour intensive and interactive worksheet that's going to help you get clear about your revenue goals. Okay. Outside of that, hopefully just kind of going through this process with me has given you some clarity. Feel free to drop in the comment box. Let me know if you have any questions or things that you would like me to cover before I go. This, again, is also inspired by me just being a serious content creation queen, and I'm all about consistently creating content in my business. And if you're looking to create your own digital products, you are certainly welcome to join us inside of the content creation mastermind that's happening right now at sistasense.com/CMC. So I know I've thrown a lot at you today. At the very least, kind of sit down, think about for 30 minutes or so your numbers. Think about your goals. If you need a little bit of help with that, then the Success Map training is a great way to go. Now, if you need help with digital content creation, the Content Creation Challenge that we're doing right now, that's a solid way to go. That's it. Don't overload yourself. Don't go crazy. Those are some resources outside of what we talked about today. If there's anything that you would like to dive into in more detail, feel free to email me, sistasense@gmail.com. So now that I've given you a rundown of some of the different types of offers that you should potentially create, I'm going to share with you just a few of the different actions that I took to actually sell these various products and services. Okay, 3 actions, 3 steps, and then we're done. Boom, web class over. Okay, again, thank you for joining me here today. These 3 actions are a part of what I call the 7 modes to building a successful online business. It's a free ebook at sistasense.com/SHH for Start Here Help. SHH. It's a free ebook, The 7 Modes to Building Your Successful Online Business. sistasense.com/SHH, which stands for Start Here Help. People always are asking me the question, where do I start? So I said, let me document where I start. And in doing so, I came up with the 7 modes to building a successful online business. So 1, launch mode. When I'm in launch mode, I'm thinking about, okay, this offer that I want to sell, who do I want to sell it to? How do I want to sell it? Coming up with a plan of action. Anybody in launch mode right now, they have a particular offer that they're focused on, and all they're doing is just working on how they're going to get that offer out and into the world. Launch mode, right? One offer, one target group. You know, what are you going to do to promote it to that particular group? Okay, so launch mode is all about planning, putting together your sales pages. Remember, I told you that my sales pages are on Samcart, right? Putting together your sales pages, putting together your sales funnels, putting together your call to action, developing the different content that you want to put online on your live stream or your YouTube channel or your social media platforms. You coming up with your plan of action, that's what the launch mode phase is all about. So in order for me to sell consistently, I found myself in launch mode, just quietly coming up with my plan. Okay, so I saw Mentor Shelly, we were talking about a few minutes ago, wanting to work on a 1-year subscription-based program. Being in launch mode, thinking about specifically that one offer, who you're going to reach, how you're going to reach them, coming up with what that sequence is going to look like, that would be launch mode. Now, before you would do that, you would go into creation mode of actually creating your particular offer, but that's a whole other conversation, right? So all my stuff is already created, so I'm not in creation mode. Launch mode was kind of the first step. The next step for me was going into marketing mode, okay? So marketing mode. How are you going to market those particular services? In this case, over the course of the last week, I did 3 things. Number 1, I did a lot of live stream. This is my 7th live stream. Over the last week or so, this is my 7th live stream. Number 2, sending out emails, letting people know, here, this is what's happening now. Do you want to participate in this challenge? Do you need these services? Email. And then video, making sure that, for example, if I do something like this and I'm doing a live stream, then I'm going to save it and I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. So I'm making sure that I can repurpose it. Before I did this web class, I went on Periscope and I went on Instagram and I said, hey, I'm doing free web classes today. Go to facebook.com/sistersense to watch it live or to catch the replay. So making sure that I'm engaging across multiple platforms to let people know what I'm doing. Whether they see it now or they see it later, they'll know and then they'll go. Okay? So making sure that I'm really intentional with my time. But once I'm done, I'm done. Because like I said, I'm going to watch my Korean drama, eat some of my favorite food, and hang out with my family. But while I'm doing that, there are people binge watching my pre-recorded videos or my live streams from past. And that is still keeping up with the marketing while I'm doing other things. So video marketing, live stream marketing, and email marketing. Those were the different things that I did in marketing mode, right? And then client mode. For me, client mode is about 3 R's, okay? Make sure you write these down and take it to heart. 3 R's. Retention, reactivation, and relationships. Retention, reactivation, and relationships. So in client mode, I'm really building strong relationships with my clients. And they're like, LaShanda, you did this for me, now do this, right? Retaining them. So these are people that I've worked with for multiple years, right? That's number one. Number two, reactivation, right? Whether it's something new or it's something that people are coming to me and saying, you know what, on my last live stream, there was a young lady who said, I've been following you since 2009, right? Life happens. People see you 1 minute and they're yay, and then they're off to something else and something else is going on. And then all of a sudden you reconnect with them, right? You reactivate. So how are you going to reactivate people who you worked with in the past? Who are those people you worked with in the past that you need to go back and check in with? I mentioned to you one of the first sources of income in this 1K 1 week list was $355 that came from a client who I worked with several years ago. I helped her build a website, and it just so happened that one day I emailed my list and I said, listen, could you use a couple of hours? Could you use 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours of me working on your web stuff for you? And she was like, listen, LaShanda, I'm in. I am so in. I so need this. So checking in. How often are you checking in with your people? What people are you checking in with? Do you have a list? Do you have, of not just everybody, but specific people who've worked with you on specific projects, right? These are all very, very important. So in client mode, I'm always having conversations. This week, I sent out conversations to people who just joined my list. I think I had about maybe 150 people join my list this week. And so I sent them out their 5-day content marketing calendar, which was absolutely free. I sent them out links to join my free web classes like this one. So I'm like, listen, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I sell, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk to you if you don't buy my stuff, right? You can get the free content marketing challenge. You can get the free ebook. You can watch the free videos. I'm still engaging. Engaging in client mode is having conversations with building strong relationships with your existing audience and also building quality relationships with the customers that you already have, okay? That's very, 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 very key. So, okay, so here's the last thing that I'm going to say about client mode, and then I'm wrapping it up for today. So when I shared the content creation challenge last week, quite a few ladies said, oh man, this is great, but I have questions. So number one, if you go to sistersense.com/CMC, gotta stretch out my little legs, y'all. I'm like 3'5". I'm the shortest thing you could ever see, and my legs are like, oh, you've been sitting here too long. So sistersense.com/CMC is where you can learn about the content creation challenge, right? A few people had questions about how to sign up, what was the difference between which one trial or the other, which trial they should take. So I was answering questions via email. And as I mentioned to you before, there's a little gray tab on my website where you can leave me a voice message. And people were, leaving me voice messages. They were posting questions on my Facebook group. So engaging and responding to those questions led to conversions, right? I had about 10 people between the $67 trial and the $17 trial sign up recently, and now they're my new mastermind members, right? And for me, that's totally awesome. You know, if even 5 of those ladies stay into the mastermind, I'm just like, yay, right? And that, by the way, is me hitting my base goal, which was at the very least getting 10 new ladies excited about signing up and then seeing where that takes me. So that's something that, you know, just as a side note, you should be thinking about when it comes to client mode. What kind of questions are people asking you? Are you engaging? Are you responding? Immediately, in addition to sending out emails and voice messages, I went on the CMC page and I added an FAQ to answer some of those frequently asked questions about experiencing the content creation challenge, because that further enhanced the page. I'm very much an advocate of explaining to people that confused buyers don't buy. So putting some more time into explaining and tweaking and making sure that everything was crystal clear definitely helped. So you want to think about those things for yourself. You want to create your 1K 1 week goal or beyond. Those are some of the things that I've done. Those are some of the kind of offers that I've sold. And hopefully in that experience, I'm giving you a little bit of clarity as far as what you can do too. Clarity and, of course, inspiration. So power pause. If you want to drop any comments or let me know what you've gotten out of today, feel free to drop those into the comment box. I'm going to hit mommy mode for like 2 seconds so I can see what this little one right here wants from me, and then I will wrap up with you in a second. Yes. Did you eat something else other than Pringles?
Yes, I had butter chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Mommy mode. 2 minutes. 2 seconds. Actually, that was a 2-second mommy mode mission. So okay, so I am done with you guys for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this session. If you're catching me on the replay side, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know who you are and what you thought about this session today. Feel free to share it or tag somebody who needs to hear it. And I will be right back here real soon with you guys for some more fire. Until next time, guys, take care. Bye.